Hello, what's up? What's up, Dr. Melva community? Who is here? Who's up tonight? Let's see. I did make it to the gym, so I didn't see many of your lovely faces and comments today. So I wanted to hop on and talk about soy and breast cancer. For those of you just joining or catching the replay, I'm Dr. Melva, your board-certified radiation oncologist, and I help breast cancer survivors live their best, most vibrant lives post-cancer treatment. I do that through my online coaching programs, my online community, and right here at Dr. Melva. So you can find me at facebook.com/Dr. Melva, DoctorMelva. All right, so I'm coming to you live from my home in my sunroom that has now been overtaken by laundry. Yes, you can hear the washer and dryer in the background. It's first week of school. Anybody else have little ones going back this week or after Labor Day, and it's like catching up on housework, right? So hello and welcome. Let me know when you pop in where you're joining from, or if you're on the replay, hit me up with hashtag replay. All right, so how's everybody doing? Let me know what you're struggling with, your biggest obstacle. I love to know that. We'll wait while a couple people are joining us. One day, I'll announce when I'm coming on. When I get my life that much together, I will. But for now, it's when I can find a few minutes and, something's on my heart to share, I want to share. So I've had a lot of questions over the years of coaching women, breast cancer survivors, and those going through treatments about soy. So many questions. Is soy good for us? Is soy bad for us? Should I avoid it? What soy can I eat? Et cetera, et cetera. Right. So I wanted to hop on and just share a couple facts and let me know if this gives you value. Okay. So soy and breast cancer. Should you be concerned? Should you be worried? That's the topic. If you're just joining me, this is Dr. Melva, and I'm coming to you from laundry night. All right. So I have a couple notes here. So what you need to know about soy. So there's been a lot of research, and probably over the last, I feel like within the last 5 to 8 years, some of the data has changed. So some recommendations that we had before have changed after research studies have come out. And there have been at least 5 or 6 major research studies that came out that changed the way we think about soy and the relationship to breast cancer. So a couple key points, and I have notes, so I'm taking a look at them. But research has shown that consuming moderate amounts of soy food does not increase your risk of developing breast cancer. So eating whole soy foods is actually good for you. So again, that's whole soy foods, and we'll kind of break down what that means. So what is soy? Soy is a great plant-based, and plant-based is very important for your nutrition, source of protein, and it contains, don't let me mess up the word, but phytochemicals, right? That's PHYTO. So phyto is like green coming from plants that help your body just really function at its best. But you have to remember that the source of soy, like where your soy is coming from, is what makes the difference. So you should stick to food sources for soy. So not soy pills, not soy powders, but whole food sources for soy. Okay? So soy supplements and powders actually have very concentrated amounts of soy. So that means it's too much. Okay, so you don't want to go out and buy a soy pill, soy powder, and you lose a lot of the other benefits that whole soy has, like the beneficial nutrients that soy has, when you consume a processed version. So a processed version of anything soy is not smart to do. Okay, and then here's some other names. So you see soy in all different types, and all soy is not created equal. Okay, so again, whole food sources of soy, and there's a difference between processed soy and the plant-based whole food benefit. Okay, so let's throw out some names that I know you've seen before, because if you read your labels, and I talk a lot about that in my groups with ladies, you're going to learn the difference between the different types of soy. Okay, so welcome. Let me know when you're joining in, where you're joining from. Hashtag replay if you're catching me on the replay. Thanks for joining me. We're talking about soy and breast cancer tonight. All right, so soy lecithin, and I may be pronouncing this wrong, soybean oil and soy sauce don't contain concentrated soy, okay? We want to stay away from concentrated soy, and you don't have to avoid those. So again, all soy is not created equal, so when you see soy lecithin, and let me get out a pen and paper so you can write this down, LECITHIN. Soy lecithin is not bad for you. It's not concentrated processed soy. Soybean oil, That's kind of easy. SOYBEAN, oil, and soy sauce, okay? Not concentrated soy, those are okay. All right, so how can you include soy and stay away from the soy that you should stay away from? Like, what are the habits? And I think yesterday or a couple days, if you watched the video, I talked about habits like for success and creating habits and what you can work on. It's the same with eating habits, okay? Those are something that you can work on with intention to help improve your nutrition. So eating habits. So a habit, by definition, and I have some notes here, is something that you do 3 times or more a week, okay, whether it's good or bad. And that's the most important thing that you can focus on. So what do you want to eat more of, all right? So whole soy foods. Let's give you a list of a couple things so you know what that is. So soybeans, soy milk, soy nuts, and tofu, okay? I also like miso soup, which I feel like that's another source of soy, but it's not in my notes that I have here, but I like that because it's easy to eat and kind of sip on. Plant proteins, so beans, nuts, and seeds, fruits and vegetables. You need 4 to 5 cups a day, combined. And fluids, you should be drinking 64 ounces of water and or unsweetened tea per day. Usually it's half of your body weight in ounces unless you have other restrictions like with your blood pressure, heart problems, or from your medical doctor. So always be sure to check with the medical doctor taking care of you. This is for informational purposes only because I don't have your charts in front of me, so I can't give you medical advice. And what do you need to eat less often? So again, we're talking about eating habits. So eating less often, concentrated soy, we want to avoid that. So for example, don't buy or eat soy supplements. Limit processed foods that are made with soy protein isolate. But again, soy lecithin is okay? And a lot of the supplements and nutritional meal replacements that I recommend, we have the soy, there's no soy in it. And if there are any isolates of soy, it's the lecithin or something that's not processed. And again, if you're interested in learning more about the nutrition programs that I do or the support groups, hit me up in the direct message or comment below that you like more information, okay? All right, so you want to eat less of red and processed meat, so less than 18 ounces per week of red meat. Avoid processed meats in all times that you can, and then refined grains and added sugar. You want to avoid that. So limit your enriched white flour and sugar sweetened beverages, okay? So a couple things I love to drink are water. I also I've talked a lot about a product here that has high electrolytes, low sugar, low glycemic, a drink that I believe I put the link in another video on my page, but my kids and I love that. We drink that. We make popsicles out of it. Super easy. So anyway, I hope this was helpful, just popping on, and those of you just joining me and like, what is that background? Yes, it is laundry night in the Dr. Melva household. It's the first week of school, but I wanted to take a few minutes because I did make it to the gym today, but it's balanced. I'm hopefully going to make it tomorrow. If not, definitely on the weekend because we have a long weekend. But I wanted to talk about soy and breast cancer because I get a ton of questions on that. It's a hot topic. Research has changed over the last 5 years. So if you're just catching up, if you're just joining now, go back, watch this replay, take some notes, and I hope this is giving you value. So let me see. I can't even see the comments. Let's see if anybody has any questions. Chantel from Atlanta, Georgia. Hey, Chantel, how are you doing? Thanks so much for joining. All right, so I am going to sign off, but again, I want you to think about the soy and the differences of what we talked about. Hey, Lynn, thanks for joining. I hope this was valuable. I hope it answered some of your questions. Again, in the comments, direct message, let me know what you're struggling with, what questions you have, especially around nutrition and your health and supplements and living your best life post-cancer treatment. All right, guys, ladies, thank you so much for joining the community. I hope you're enjoying your time here, and I look forward to working with you closely if you're not already a client. We're having so much fun in our groups and coaching sessions, and I'm seeing a lot of changes, which is really super awesome. So until next time, I'll see you right here on facebook.com/drmelva. That's DOCTORMELVA, or facebook.com/drmelva. I hope you enjoy this. Good night. Bye.